it's a beautiful day that the Lord has made for us to see this day. Thank you and welcome, my viewer. This is another episode with Sign with Phyllis, and I just welcome you so highly and appreciate you for your time, for everything that you have left and there watching me, following me up on my YouTube channel, let us say on my Facebook channel. I just send a big thank you for all of you, and I love you so much. And today we are just going to learn more on occasional terms. This is just a continuation for the last session that we had. The previous one we had the educational terms, so this is just continuation. And thank you, welcome as you grow up your seat and enjoy more. And here today we start with the word outline. How do we say the word outline? The outline. So you outline, you're making a list of something, so you are outlining some courses or something that you have in your list and you want to outline out. So this is the sign for outline. Outline. And then we have reference. How do we sign reference? So reference like this, reference, where you can refer something. So reference. And then we have prefect. How do we sign prefect? So prefect, just like this. You tap on your shoulder here and then you move your index finger like this. Prefect. And then we have KISE. KISE is an institute of special education. So how do we sign the word KISE? So KISE like this. KISE. K-I-S-E. K-I-S-E. And then candidate. How do we send the word candidate? So candidate. And then recognize. How do we send the word recognize? So you recognize. So you have seen and you know this thing, so you recognize. You see and know about the object or the thing that you need to know. This, so recognize like this. You recognize. It's just symbol like this. You recognize. And then course. C-A-U-S-E. Course. This is finger spelling. I'm finger spelling. I just find the letters, finger spelling the letters. So this is C-A-U-S-E. Course. So course, something that needs to happen, or that the thing that needs to happen. So cause. What caused the accident? That is an example in a sentence so you can understand more. So the cause. What is the cause? Cause like this. Cause. And then we also have interrupt. How do we sign interrupt? So you interrupt. Maybe you have found some people in a meeting, or they have convened in a meeting or something, and then you just enter and you just start interrupting something. So interrupt. You separate things. Interrupt. And then also have underline. You underline the sentence, underline the structure like this. You underline. That is just a straight line that you are making or drawing. So underline like this. Underline. And then also have partition. How do we sign partition? How do we sign the word partition? So partition, it is like this with both fingers. Remember, underline or just using an index finger to draw a line. But this one, in partitioning, you're just making all the 4 fingers or the 5 fingers from the other hand palm facing downwards, and then you just make some line there. So you partition like this. Partition and then underline using an index finger. But this one, you partition like this. And then also have constant. How do we sign constant? So constant, it is just stagnant, it is immovable, so it is just constant. it cannot move, it's just constant like this. So constant, something that cannot move, so it is constant like that, constant. And then you have an hearing aid, an hearing aid, hearing aid. Those who have hearing impairment, you mostly use the hearing aid, the one that they used to wear on their ears like this. So the hearing aid here, the aid, the hearing aid. And then you have theme. How do we say theme or the topic? So the theme, same as the topic, it is just the same sign. We use the same sign, then you just articulate at the same position. Articulation makes at the same position. So theme or topic, theme or topic. And then you have result. How do we sign results? So using letter R, you'll just push it downward like you're drawing something. So result, like this, results. Result using a letter R. Remember this letter R on alphabets. So results, will just make a draw line moving downwards like this, results. And then also have profile. How do we sign the word profile? So profile, 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 just like this, profile, profile. And then stimulant, stimulant, stimulant. And then we have access, access, can go through, access, 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 access. And then solidarity. How do we sign the word solidarity? So solidarity, the oneness. So solidarity, solidarity, solidarity. And then we have privilege. How do we sign the word privilege? So privilege, privilege meaning special, privilege also special. We sign the same, having the same articulation, same sign. So special or privilege, it is special or privilege. And then also have target. So target, target, this is a sign for target, 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 target. And then you also have rectangle. How do we sign rectangle? So rectangle will just draw how a rectangle looks like, that the shape of a rectangle. Just draw the shape of a rectangle, then it will represent the sign symbol for rectangle. So rectangle, you can either use letter R or an index finger. You will just draw the rectangle shape. So like this, rectangle, rectangle. And then this letter D, data. Want to sign the word data. So using a letter D, and then open palm from your other hand, you will just tap it in the middle, data, like this, or data, data or data, data. And then you also have laboratory. How do we sign laboratory? So laboratory, like this, laboratory, using letter L, then laboratory, a lab. And then we have vacancy. How do we sign a vacancy? So vacancy, using a letter V, you just push it forward like this, vacancy, vacancy, like this, vacancy or a vacancy. And then you also have compatible. How do we sign the word compatible? So compatible, 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 like this, compatible. And then we have the sign for obligation. So obligation, obligation, it is like this, obligation, obligation, obligation. And then we have document. This is document, document, like this, document, it is a paper. So document. And then we also have sequence. How do we sign sequence? So sequence, it is moving in a sequence. So sequence, sequence, sequence. And then issues, using a small finger, Then you'll just tap on your head here, you'll make something like a spiral. Then issues, and then we have the manuscript. So the manuscript, the manuscript, like this, the manuscript, and then you have the impairment, like this, using an index finger. Then you just tap it in between the other fingers from the other hand, inside here, between here, from the thumbnail, and then the other four fingers. So impairment, like this, impairment, twice, you tap it twice, impairment. And then you also have principle. So using a letter P, we just move it downward, principle. And this is the principle, meaning the rules, not the principal for the head boss of the school, not the other one, but this is the principle, meaning the principle of the verb, not the noun. So principle, using a letter P, moving downwards, principle. And then you have charity. How do we sign charity? Charity means the same as help or assist. So charity meaning the same as help or assist. And then we also have discriminate. How do we sign the word discriminate? So discriminate like this. And then conclusion, have the sign for conclusion. How do we sign conclusion or conclude? So conclude or conclusion, like this. It is finished or it is done. Using a letter C, remember this letter C. Using a letter C, we'll just push it downwards like this. So conclude or finish. And then you also have chance. How do we sign chance? So the same, using a letter C. From starting from your chest, we'll just push it downwards, slightly downwards. So chance, like this, you have a chance. And then angle. How do we sign the angle? So angle, just tap it here at the same point of this, the other index finger, between the index finger and the other fingers. We just tap it here, angle. Which angle? And then we have braille. How do we sign the word braille? So braille, how they used to type that machine. It is a machine. So braille, machine, braille. And then we have even. So even, like this, even, E-V-E-N, like this, E-V-E-N, even, like that, even, like that. And then we have badge or delegate. We have the badge or the delegate. So the badge here, just draw a line, badge here, make a badge. And then bell. How do we sign bell? So bell, how you ring the bell. This is the same sign used to make a sign. So bell, you ring it twice, bell. And then we have acrobat. How do we sign acrobat? So acrobat, like this, acrobat. And then lava, L-A-V-A, L-A-V-A, lava. And then you sign your open palm facing downwards like this, and then you just push it forward like this, lava. And then accurate. You see, the accurate or the accuracy, being accurate or accuracy. And then you also have actor, like this, actor. And then we also have idol. being idle. So idle, 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 like this, idle, idle. And then we also have automatic. How do we sign automatic? So automatic, it is automatic, like this, automatic. And then stage, 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 stage. And then we have simple or easy, simple or easy. So like this, it is easy, very easy, or simple. It is simple or very easy. And then also have rhythm. How do you sign the word rhythm? So rhythm, 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 like this, rhythm. And then we also have controversy, 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 like this, it is conflicting, controversy, controversy. And then allegiance, allegiance. And then we have this using a letter A, allegiance. We just push it upward like this, allegiance. And then applause. How do we sign the word applause? So applause, 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 like this, applause. We also have approve. So approve, 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 approve. And then article, 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 and article. And then also have the word suppose, suppose, using an index finger touching on your forehead and then making a letter C also, suppose, like this, suppose, suppose, suppose. And then conduct, 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 conduct. And then also have interval. So interval, moving intervals. So interval, open palm, fingers open, then intervals, interval. And then we have client, 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 client. And then energy, using a letter E, just tap it here, energy, energy, like this, energy, energy. And then situation, we have the situation, 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 which situation. And then we also have culture, culture, using a letter C, moving backwards. So culture, culture, culture. And then environment. So environment, or environment, the surrounding environment. So environment, environment. And then we also have deaf, blind. How do we sign deaf, blind? So deaf, blind, deaf, blind, deaf, blind. This is a sign for deaf, deaf, like this, deaf. And then sign for blind, blind, blind. And then facilitate, facilitate, using a letter F, facilitate, facilitate. And then have cell, na cell, C-E-double-L, C-E-double-L, cell, 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 cell. And then have psychology. How do we sign the word psychology? So psychology, psychology, like this, psychology. Or using a letter P, you tap it here on the other thumbnail. So psychology, psychology. Or, and then we have acquire. How do we sign acquire? We have acquire, acquire, like this, you acquire, 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 like this, you acquire. Thank you so much, my viewer. Hope you've been been blessed and you have got something new, and let God bless you so much as you continue watching and learning more sign language. May God bless you so much, and let us meet on our next episode. Bye bye.